Welcome to this fall Equinox session slash sit with me episode number 39, the in between time. You know that period where you're between totally leaving the past behind and right before your future becomes the present? What about this in between time? What does it mean and what should we be doing in that time period before you're stepping into the future that becomes your present? Find out on episode 39 of Sit With Me. Hey guys, I'm using this little frame for this session today. Welcome to Sit With Me, episode number 39. I am your host and intuitive guide, aminaheckstall. I'm also a light worker, a master certified spiritual life coach, a healer, a shaman woman, a Sha woman, all those good things. Anyway, welcome. If you are here, you are ready to transition into this new energy known as autumn or fall in the part of the world that I live in, America. And this is a time of transitions, going from point A to point B, really becoming. And that's what I've been discussing in most of my videos leading up to now, is the becoming, the revealing of who you have become based off of all of the hard work you've been doing to heal, to upgrade your energy, to elevate your energy, and all of that good stuff. So we are also in a period I call the in-between. And the in-between time is that period right where you're like, I'm detached from the past. I made my peace with my past, and I'm good. I'm ready to step into the future. But you can't see what that is. You're not sure what do I do now do I rush towards it, or do I just sit in this moment and allow it to come to me? And it can have you in a very weird space where you feel like you don't know which way to go or what to do. Well, this session today is going to give you some clarity. I'm going to pull some cards really quickly for the collective to get an idea of what this autumn energy is bringing in for us as we are in this in-between energies. And it should give you some inspiration on what you're waiting for, what's going to be coming in before you get to the pick-a-pile, which will bring you a lot more clarity. But after I do the collective read, we're going to do a little bit of breathing. Not very long, but a real quick meditation to get you grounded in accepting the present and knowing that your future is going to become the present, and soon the present will one day become the past. So everything must change. It's a constant cycle, and you should never allow yourself to fall into a rut of thinking you're stuck in anything, that nothing will change, because everything must change. Y'all know a song is coming. Everything must change. Nothing stays the same. Everyone must change. Nothing and no one goes unchanged. The young become the old. All right, but y'all get my point. Let's get to these cards. So, collective. my family of light, what is going to be our primary focus? What is this fall equinox bringing us in this present moment, in this in-between energy of not wanting to go backwards for damn sure, but not being too sure about what's ahead? Where should our energy be placed and focused? Release. And look, we got a tree with the leaves falling off like autumn. This is a time of release. And that was a reminder to me, because I forgot to mention that as well with the fall equinox. It's not just about transformation. It's about being able to let go with ease, because you know by letting go, you're making space for new to come in. And that's exactly what we need to do. We need to mimic the trees. So stay posted. I'm going to have a tree reading coming up, because I feel like they have a message for us now. But yeah, release. The focus is going to be on releasing stale ideas, releasing toxic friendships and relationships, releasing negative habits that are not serving any good in your life, releasing self-images that are not productive for you, releasing. And just letting what falls, what has to fall, let it go. That's what the fall is all about. Trees don't try to hang on to the leaves. When it's time for them to go, they let them go. Because they know that not only could they be used for something useful, even in their transitioning, but they know that in the spring, there'll be new leaves coming in, new energy. At the bottom of the deck, we have community. So many of you may find your focus this fall is going to be on changing your surroundings. You might find that where you live has become like, look at this rainbow, like the beautiful paradise you always wanted, the peace after the storm. Many of you may find that your circle of friends, people that you keep close, has changed and transformed greatly into people who bring a lot of light and love into your life, and hope and faith. You might be joining communities like churches or spiritual groups or retreat groups, but there's something about your spiritual family finally being solidified during this time. So be open to new friendships and things of that nature coming in. Be very flexible to changes that may arise, because these changes that are coming in at this time are really, really for you to step fully into alignment with your purpose. That has been the mission. If you've been following me, the mission this whole year has been to be in full alignment with your highest calling, with your purpose. Okay? So if you are like, oh my God, I've been watching her for a while, she keeps on saying that every session, because that is the calling. 2026, ain't no room for you to still be saying, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. I don't know who I am, I don't know who I am. No, by that point, you should be fully aware of who you are, where you are going, where you have been, and where you currently are, and happy with it. All right, so the last message for the collective in regards to the fall equinox's energy and how you can harness it to the best of your ability. Well, the primary message was to be open to releasing what no longer serves, okay, a positive purpose in our lives. That's the number one way to harness the energy of this fall equinox. But to also be open to embracing a spiritual community, okay? We have the Hanged One, the Page of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. Feels like something that's been taking a long time is going to finally show up. The King of Swords. A lot of people. Now, these could be archetypes you're embodying during this fall equinox, but it could also be people that are coming in. And the Four of Cups. All right, so this fall equinox, you could find yourself feeling bored, like as if you're sitting. You got Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You might feel like things are hanging in a sort of limbo with this hanged energy. Just feeling like things have been turned upside down and now it's like movement, time to make moves, okay? This pause energy that you've been in is coming to an end with this Page of Cups. Somebody coming to offer some kind of love. Now, you want to harness the energy of release. Being in this hang position just puts you in a position to look at things from another angle, another perspective. And at that time, some kind of offer of love is going to show up. It may feel young, it may feel immature, it may not even look like what you thought something you love would look like. But you're going to see it from another perspective. This fall, you may be having to take a look at the people around you. I feel that's going to be a lot of this releasing going on. Relationships that don't serve. With the Knight of Pentacles here after that Page of Cups, it speaks of someone that's been moving slow or something that's been really taking its time to mature in order to be what you need or what it intends to be in your life. So maybe you might find that this fall, a relationship that might have felt immature, might have happened too early, might have felt like it was moving too slow, may finally be coming back around. And have more value than it had before. It's requiring you to shift how you looked at it, but not to go running head first. Maybe the relationship is meant to be something different from what it was before. With the King of Swords, this is literally showing someone going from a young boy to mid-years to adulthood. And it does feel like you might have been paused in releasing somebody fully because this person's been going through stuff or working through stuff. With the King of Swords, there's some communication that's going to come in. There's some honesty that's going to come in very soon. And you are meant to either write what you need to say or just be prepared with what you need to say so that there's clarity. There is clarity coming in. You're going to know whether or not you need to release something that has, or someone it feels like, that has been in your life since childhood, that you've known for a very long time. And then we have the Four of Cups. It's like you've put love towards this person and you felt like you didn't get that love back. And now it feels like they are coming to offer you a new cup. But there's a part of you that's still looking at the past. So I do feel like you might be experiencing a little bit of a period of stagnation when it comes to moving forward in relationships. This could be with friends, this could be with lovers, this could be in family. But the energy of fall calls for release. And in this instant, it feels like you've kind of been paused in doing like something hasty so that you can look at it from another angle. So there could be somebody that you are releasing that you're meant to connect with, and it could be because there are things that need to be said between you guys, or it could be that you're meant to do something together. With the Knight of Pentacles here, that's somebody who's building and planting for the future. So it could mean you're meant to do something that builds your future together, or it could just mean that they have finally perfected something they're working on and waiting for that to grow. But either way, this is a lot of people showing up in this collective read about how to harness this energy. And from what I'm hearing, you want to harness this energy, look at things from other angles. Don't just look at it one-sided. Open up your perspective and perception of things. Be open to offers of love, things that make you feel good. People that you maybe didn't expect wanting to tell you they love you. Friends coming in that you would have never thought would be friends with you, becoming your friends. Be open to that. Also take your time. Don't rush during this fall season to get to the future. to get to the spring, to the real opening and awakening. And take this time in the fall to release what needs to be released, to heal what you need to heal, and go from there. Because this Knight of Pentacles energy lets me know that by taking your time right now and planting the seeds is how things grow and blossom into perfect creations. And then with the King of Swords energy here and the Four of Cups, communicate, stand in your truth, know that you know what you know, and still have humor. Lighten up. Don't be so serious during this transitional period. While you're releasing and letting things go, communicate from a space of love and compassion what you're feeling. And don't have regrets. Don't sit in regret. The Four of Cups could speak of overindulging in something to the point where it didn't fulfill you each time you did it, but you kept doing it again and again and again and again, getting the same result, and now something new is coming that kind of looks similar, but it's not the same thing, and you're not looking at it because you're still looking at the disappointments. Or you're still feeling drunk and intoxicated over indulging in whatever that was that didn't serve you in any positive way. And you want to harness the energy of this fall season? Liberate yourself from the past and be open to aspects of the past coming back in a new energy. Okay? That's pretty much what I got for you guys. And now I want to guide you through a little meditation, little breath work to help you ground that energy in. Okay? And I'm going to use the drum today. I don't know. And let's get grounded. These are my tools I use to connect to my ancestral energy, ground my energy in the energy of the earth, and my ancestral guides. And it just so happens I'm using this tree, which makes me feel autumny. So let's do it. Close your eyes, sit comfortably, feet planted on the earth. I'm going to take off my slippers. Feet on the ground. Yes, you can connect to the energy of earth by doing this. Some people are like, I'm in my home. How am I connecting to the earth? The earth is beneath your home. You are on this planet at all times. All you have to do is close your eyes and connect to the energy, and you'll be in it. So close your eyes. We're going to start with 4 deep grounding breaths. Take a deep breath in through your mouth. And breathe out. All you're doing is focusing on connecting to the energy of the earth. Breathe in. And releasing anything that doesn't serve a purpose in your energy down into the earth. Breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe naturally in and out, finding your own rhythm and sync with the heartbeat of the universe, the heartbeat of the planet. Feel your ancestors around you. They come to bring you comfort and to ground your energy in this in-between time, where you may be faced with confusion as to what direction to go in. You may feel like you want to go back to what was familiar. You may be afraid of what's ahead because you can't see the outcome. Allow your spirit team to light the way. As you breathe deeply, see the fears you have about what's ahead show up in your mind's eye. And as you exhale, see these same images being removed by the light and the love, however you visualize it to be, of your ancestral spirit guide team. See this light and love that they emit, removing these things that cause you to fear forward movement and want to cling to the past. Release these fears that cause you to stay stagnant. Make no moves because you cannot see what's ahead. May you breathe in trust and faith in your guides that they would not lead you astray. Knowing that Source has your back, always sending you loving energy, and that all you release is to make room for the new that wants to come into your life. And breathe in this new energy, welcoming it, visualizing how it will show up in your life. What will it look like? How will you feel? What will you do? Where will you be? Visualize. See it, feel it, because that's the only way to manifest it. You have to believe it to see it. And breathe. Breathe into your vision. All you see in your mind's eye that you can create on your inner, you can manifest on the outer. And your ancestors, your spirit team are here to remind you that they are here with you at all times, helping you, guiding you. So when you are confused again, when you feel stagnant, when you don't know what's ahead, call on their energy, and it will bring you peace of mind as well as clarity. Take a deep breath in, returning to the space you're in, and breathe out, slowly returning to the space that you're in. You can still hold on to your vision, breathe in, sending light and love to your guides, and breathe out. Again, breathe in. And breathe out. Feeling the exhale like a cleansing out of your mind, your emotions, your physical. Breathe in one more time. And breathe out. Relaxing into the present. No worries, no fears. Full of trust. Knowing you are safe. Slowly open your eyes. Stretch out your legs. Stretch out your arms. And give yourself some love. Hey, welcome to this session. The pick a card portion of it. I'm sorry, I'm bugging out because I'm just realizing I just washed my hands after. Have you ever done this? Lotioned up, moisturized your hands, and then did something, and then went and washed all that lotion off. Well, that's what I just did, y'all. Okay, I have the camera very close to the table because I want you to really, really look at these cards while I clear the space, because there are no words. You're only choosing by the artwork. And I mean, of course, if you can interpret the dice, then go on. But that takes away some of the, surprise and the fun of interacting with the spirit realm, you know. So that's up to you if you want to read into that, if you can already. But I suggest you look at the picture, or you think of a number 1, 2, or 3 and see which one dominates in your mind or comes to the front. Or something I like to do for fun when I'm having trouble choosing a pal, sometimes I'll look at my phone to see what time it is, and if any of those numbers like 1, 2, or 3 are prominent, then that's the one I take. Now, when it's none of those numbers, then I just have to make a blind choice, which is what's recommended anyway. But that was just some suggestions. Anyway, I hope by now you've gotten a good look. Pal 1, Pal 2, Pal 3, and hope you're prepared for this noisy pick-a-pal session. I don't want to affirm that. I feel like it's going to be noisy though, because my son is up and all of a sudden he has his door open and he's been playing music instruments and stuff and recording himself on his phone all day. So I'm hoping that's not going to be my soundtrack to my session right now, but never know. All right. Anyway, before we jump in, we could do some breathing. Let's breathe real quick, because I'm all over the place. I'm recording this at a time where I can say my emotions are a little all over the place. I don't know why people say that. Why do we say our emotions are all over the place when we know exactly how we're feeling? Right now, I'm very sad. I'm mourning the loss of a dear, dear friend that inspired me, that it's just a buddy, you know? It's my buddy. So, my emotions may feel all over the place, but I know exactly what they are. Okay, we don't want to be depressed here. Let's get into this part of today's session. Take a deep breath in through your mouth. And exhale. Deep breath in. And exhale. Relaxing on each exhale. It should feel so relieving. Take another deep breath in. Filling up with the light and love of the universe. Exhale. Letting go of any worry, any fears. And one more deep breath in. Filling up with new energy. And exhale. letting go of what no longer serves a positive purpose in your life. And it is so. And so you should have chosen your PAL by now. PAL 1, PAL 2, or PAL 3. I could bring them up a little closer, even though I think we're pretty close. PAL 1, PAL 2, and PAL 3. All right, y'all. I'll be back with PAL 1. Hey, PAL 1. Welcome to your session. I hope my hands don't turn ashy in the middle. I forgot I washed the lotion off. I meant to put more on before I started. But we good. What I need to have are my glasses. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, PAL 1. I know y'all are like, if she don't get into this. So, we're going to take a look at what this period entails for you, how you can best use this time period, any possible challenges, and any rewards that await in your new cycle, in this fall season that you're entering, or autumn, whichever you prefer to call it. So let's move these here. First, let's read the card you were drawn to initially. Still deciding, am I drawn to this PAL? I love this. No, I'm either 2 or 3, but I love all 3 of these PALs have some amazing energy. All right, it says evolution, rejoice. The direction is south and the color is red. Science tells us we are made of the same stuff as the stars, yet our physical being is just a part of our journey. The cocoon is just a stage in a caterpillar's evolution to become a butterfly, shining like a stained glass starburst in the background of our journey, reminding us that all life is sacred. Every day we take our energy from Mother Earth for life. That is our agreement with the Great Spirit. Rejoice in the magical offering of your physical being and honor your senses. Feeling is the inspiration for sacred ceremony. Do not deny the enjoyment your body experiences within the goodness of all that lives. Evil has no place here. Wow. Wow. It really feels like you're being activated, like to tap in. It feels like you've grown in some way, and your spirit guides want you to acknowledge this growth, to celebrate it, to honor it, and this connection that you have to Mother Earth. Maybe creating even sacred ceremonies and things that involve the earth and nature. But it's like you've gone from regular human to like connected to the all. It's like you've evolved. I don't know how to explain it. However, whatever messages you get from it, it might be personal to everyone who hears it. So that's why I don't like to try to translate some things. I think some things are left to your own intuition. Okay. So what does this period entail for you? And how can you best use this time? What does this period, the in-between, this moving into this fall, autumn period entail for my PAL 1s? I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. So you are evolving. With the worry coming through, it's letting me know that this period, you may experience moments that would normally trigger worry, but you've evolved and you've grown. And therefore, you have learned that worry doesn't change an outcome. So instead of worrying, I think you will use a different, I don't want to say tool, but maybe you'll decide instead to meditate or pray or trust in the divine. No, I was trying to see which side I was going to leave it on. This is fine. You also have service. I feel good when I can help others. I think you're also going to be experiencing opportunities to be of service in this cycle. But I'm also hearing that you've had these opportunities in the past and perhaps you didn't see them in the same light. Maybe you felt like you were being used or taken advantage of. And in this in-between time, you're going to find that there may be a lot asked of you or people asking of your energy in some ways. And perhaps through this evolution you've been going through, you're going to experience this in a different way this time, where it's going to actually feel good to you to be helping people more so than feeling like you're being drained. Because I think you've evolved into setting better boundaries. And I think that's why worry is here. Because I also feel like you may have some worries around where you may have released people, let people go, set up higher boundaries with people, but opened up to those who it feels good to do for, to help, to be around. I really think you're going through a period where you might even shift, like your friends, your closest friends may look at you and say, who the hell are you? Like, I don't know this person. But don't worry, okay? There's some kind of calling you have where you're meant to help others in some way. If it's not children, then it's families, in some way. And you can only do that through this evolution, this big change, this shift in energy that you're going through. All right. Wow. So let's see, how can you best use this time period? We have the Three of Cups. Celebrating, like what I already said. Celebrating, having a good time, spending time around good friends, good people who truly want to see you do well. Ten of Swords. Yeah, you can also spend this time healing from past wounds, but also knowing that it's over and being ready to be free of it. These betrayals and false friends, and ready to open up to new relationships. Two of Wands. You can also use this time to plan travel or to actually travel. Okay, seeing the world, expanding your view of things. King of Swords. You can also use this time either communicating your truth and standing in it, maybe going back to school and educating yourself, taking your experiences, maybe getting education so that they could become knowledge and wisdom. And some of you, maybe that's not you. Maybe you can best use your time in communication or connection with somebody who embodies the energy of a wise, strong, intelligent masculine. And Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you could best use this time just enjoying your comfort. I want to put this over worry because there may also be worries you were having around finances that they're showing it's shifting. So get out of this energy of worrying. You can best use this time right now saying positive affirmations about your finances, about prosperity, about money. Okay? Let's roll the dice. That was a trick. I wanted everybody to think that the dice, the way they were laid, was what they were going to be for each pile. So if you chose according to the dice, I'm so sorry. Okay, so these are your actual reads. So you have the rune Ingus, which is the rule of sexuality and being body. Oh, I don't even have it on the camera. And being body aware. Okay. Some of you may want to use this time to exercise, to change up your diet, to what else? Some of you may want to use this time to have sex, is what I'm hearing. There's a strong possibility for fatherhood. If you're masculine, getting someone pregnant at this time, in this in-between time. If that's what you want, go for it, because this is also the sign of Leo, which is about pleasure, enjoying yourself, more so like creativity, recreation, leisure, games, just lightheartedness. But perhaps you can, I don't know. Because Ingus is like fertility and family lines and fatherhood. So maybe you can use this time, if you are a father, to bond with your kids, to play, to not be so serious. I'm just getting overall not take things so seriously, but still be careful and safe. But have some fun, indulge in your pleasures, in the things that you enjoy doing, even if it's making love, not of course frivolously, but you know um but yeah, it's a real potent time for those that want to have children. Okay, you can end up having children this, or getting pregnant or impregnating someone during this season. Okay, alrighty, let's keep it moving. So any possible challenges? We have compassion and leadership. So I felt that with the King of Swords, if that wasn't someone else and that pertained to you, that there 9 of Pentacles, 99999. You might at 8 plus 1. You might want to look that up. 9999. That may be an angel number for you. Check it out. It's a number of completion, I'll tell you that, and transformation. But possible challenges. I'm not seeing many challenges for you in this new cycle, but I am feeling that you are going to find yourself put into leadership positions, either in a father, you'll be become a father for some of you. You may find yourself becoming a boss, or a project leader, or a foster parent, or a mentor. Somehow you're going to need to be compassionate for others about something that you possibly have experienced, which is why you are the person to do what is going to be called for. And I see you getting the resources and the help needed to do what you need to do. So I don't really feel like there's many challenges. Let's see about the rewards that await in your new cycle. Because I really feel like you're prepared for this cycle. You are prepared. You got the World. New beginnings. Cycle completion. New cycle beginning. Judgment. Awakening. Yeah, this pal here, you are like, this in-between time for you, just love on your body, take care of your physical, and open up to receive intuitive guidance. That's what I'm really feeling for you. With the Devil reversed, yeah, you freed yourself from something that felt like you weren't going to be able to get out of it. It's Ten of Swords energy. Somebody or something did not want to see you move forward, and you got free of that. We have 7 of Wands reverse. Speaks of standing your ground against something, almost to the point of wanting to give up. And then the Hanged Man. But instead of giving up, you took that little setback time, to see things from another angle, to shift your perspective. And it worked, because the rewards that await for you is a completely new beginning. One where it looks like you feel healthier, you feel more attractive, you feel like parts of yourself have been awakened, even spiritually, that you felt weren't before. It just feels like a whole new day, a whole new you. So that's what I got for you, my pal ones. Interesting read. I hope this resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. If you're new here, remember to subscribe. Sit with Me is 39 episodes deep, and you still got time to catch up. They're not like continuous. They all have their own focus. So go check them out in the playlist. And I hope that you'll join me every time and comment so we can vibe, and read the descriptions so you could join workshops and book personal readings and really, really activate your energy centers so that you can connect fully to source energy and manifest everything you signed up to manifest when you were born into this lifetime. Wow. And that was off the dome, so you must need to hear that. I'm sending y'all so much light and love on your journey. Peace, blessings, and all the blessings that come from being a part of this family of light. And I'll be back with Pal 2. Until next time. Bye, Pal 1. Hey, Pal 2. Welcome to your session. You were drawn to this card here. So let's see, what is the message for you as you are in this period of the in-between and shifting into the season of autumn? It says care, direction west, and the color is black. And it says echoes of the heart. Wrap an invisible cloak of love around you and share your kind words with all. Take care in the words that you speak and choose, for they build your body and your life form. Feel the gentle wind that works your words of love to shape your life into beauty. All cultures and faiths speak of angels, messengers, guiding spirits, all subservient to the Creator. These voices are heard in your thoughts, but manifest most profoundly in your heart. Wow. Whew, okay. So I tried to interpret the first pal's card for them, and Spirit kind of slapped me in the hand, like, let everyone get the message, receive the message the way they're meant to. Yeah, so I'll shut up. Because I was about to do it. But I said, no. Spirit said that message. Everybody will interpret that card, their cards, their own way. So let's get into it. What does this period entail for you, and how can you best use this time? So pal 2, you have death. You have the death card. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. Yeah, I had to pause because I chose this pal. That's deep. So during this in-between period, you're going to be learning that the things that are leaving your life, you cannot look at them as an end. You have to face forward and see that they're making room for new to come in, and also could just be what is the catalyst for something new to transpire in your life. And forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. And these two colors feel very powerful for you. Maybe during this period, this pile here should wear a lot of colors that reflect the colors of autumn. Oranges, purples, and burnt reds and stuff like that. It'll make you feel good. I don't know. Or like elevate your spirit. Anyway. So you're going to be, you should use, well, this time period is going to probably bring you face to face with people, or, and I don't mean literally face to face, but could be with people that either you're going to need to forgive or that will be offering you forgiveness. And I'm also hearing for some of you, you may be working on forgiving yourself during this time period. An aspect of yourself that you're letting go of. All right. So how can you best use this time, my pal twos? We have Queen of Pentacles. Could best use this time knowing that you are prosperous and sitting comfortably and being generous with what you do have and your resources. We have Two of Pentacles. Okay. I take that back. Let me shut up and put all these cards out before I start running my mouth. And these are being set up different from how I did the first group. I'm just noticing that. 10 of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. Wow. Oops. Knight of Wands. Okay, how you can best use this time. First off, you can use this time to hone in on the 2 skills or less that are going to be your breadwinners. Because I do see you moving into a time, like this time period is your gateway to your happiness. I see you coming out on the other side with rainbows and smiles and happy family vibes. I don't know. It's just something about some perfect, happy home life coming in for you. But you have to be able to do a balancing act. To an extent, I feel like you're going to... It's a difficult time. It does feel not a difficult time. I'm sorry. It's like you're going to have to do your best to balance. I feel like balance finances and work and career. It does feel like you might want to use this time to prioritize what you're going to do in order to be financially stable. And some things are going to have to be cut off. For this happy home, I do see happiness and love and all of this coming in with the 8 of Pentacles here. You can use this time not only to prepare like a home that's going to be for the long term, but a career as well. Looks like will be coming to the forefront at this time. With the Knight of Wands here, it does feel like opportunity either coming your way or literally a person. But I don't know if you're supposed to work with this person or have this happy family and home with them, or if you're going to be just going towards your goals for the ultimate career goal or your ultimate happy home, or both. But it does show that that's how you should be using this time. Like getting your home life and your career together, figuring out your priorities when it comes to that, getting your money in order so that you can feel comfortable. And I'm going after your passions. I feel like your career and your home are going to be, or family life are going to be dominant during this time. And you would best use it by focusing your energy there. So let's roll the dice. I know everybody thought that the way they were laying were how I was reading them, but that was the trick. All right, so this pile, you have the sun. There is happiness coming in for you. This time period, this little in between time, you're gonna find your joy. Some kind of new beginning is coming in. I see creative boosts for some of you. Some of you are going to realize you have influence in your field of work or in your home or your community. I see looks improving. Just really like high vibe, high energy time. But at the same time, you also have the rune of Isa, which is the rune of ice. And that is risky territory or danger. What I'm getting here is this time period, you may find yourself, I don't want to say sexually frustrated or tempted or feeling like you're in a drought when it comes to emotional affection. Yeah, it just feels like during this time period you might feel like nothing's moving when it comes to love and that affection and emotion and heat and warmth. And you might be able to melt that deep freeze when you open up to love. So there's something with love, getting things flowing for you. I don't know what that's about, but it feels like it's a risk to open up to a certain love, to allow a certain love in. There's something risky about that. But during this time period, you're going to be having to decide if you're going to allow this risk in or to take this risk, I'm hearing. Yeah, it has something to do with love. And that could be career. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person, but it does translate also to speak of sexual frustration, but it's really about frigidity, you know? But emotional coldness and stuff, being frozen in it, like in your forward movement. It's like you got the sun and you got ice. So it's like something is melting away. Something's coming in, like the sun is coming in to melt away where something wasn't moving. Wow. Okay, let's keep it moving. So let's see any possible challenges you may have, my pal twos, and any rewards that await you in your new cycle. Follow your dreams. So far, I haven't seen anybody with major challenges. Self-love, well, that may be your challenge. Because I do see you possibly having issues with doubting. Maybe with this juggling, you try to do a whole bunch of things because you're never seeing your full worth or value in one area. That's for some of you. There is a need to put your eye on the prize. That's your primary goal or dream in life, and follow it. Don't let anybody steer you off of it. All right? This is a time of self-love. And I feel like this comes up in your obstacles because maybe you're someone who tends to people please or will keep yourself in difficult situations or put yourself in difficult situations to appease somebody or people around you. And the challenge for you this time period is going to be for you to love on yourself enough to follow your dreams, to do what's necessary for you to reach your dreams. And look, y'all got more orangey red coming through. It's just such a autumn spread here. All right. And let's see what rewards await you in your new cycle. My twos, you got the Chariot. Whatever they are, it's coming in quick, very fast. And I could see that with this Knight of Wands. Like, it's coming in very fast. We have the Knight of Pentacles reverse. So Knight of Pentacles is usually moving slow. So it makes me feel like this person was moving slow, or this energy. Why did I say person? I mean, it's a knight, but still. Somebody was moving slow, or somebody, yeah, and someone else is coming in fast, or this is the same person. They just switched up their energy. We have the Empress. Whoever it is, they're coming in towards what they consider to be a person that is caring, nurturing, loving, affectionate. And I feel like this is you, and you don't even see it coming. The stars are over her eyes. She's so busy self-loving, taking care of herself, beautifying herself. And this is even if you're a masculine, that you're not even noticing what is happening behind you. You have the Five of Cups reversed. And the Page of Cups. Wow. There's a huge shift coming in where you were once very disappointed in the outcome of something you put energy into. You're going to see a turnaround. It's like almost like saying it ain't over yet. Something or someone is making their way into you, towards you. And it could also be for some of you that this is actually an opportunity where at one point something, maybe you weren't good with money, you weren't handling your money well, or you weren't charging your full worth. Now it's like you standing in it. And the things that you couldn't control in the past, the things that, didn't go the way you wanted, you are now focusing on creating new, and it's coming in. But whatever it means in your situation, something you love or some kind of love offer is coming your way. And though it might not seem like something big right now, it has huge potential. Yeah. It's like you're surrounded by two things that disappointed you, maybe love and finances. And now it's like something is trying to come in to offer you that love and that abundance. And it's coming in quickly. I feel like this in between times for you, my pal twos, whatever's coming in, whatever shifts are happening, when by the time you're seeing this, you're probably already going to feel the motion of things moving in your life. And that's what I got for you. I hope this entire sit with me, the in-between time, autumn equinox session, resonated with you. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. You know what? Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought I didn't do your dice. I'm bugging out. If you're new to this channel, please, I'm not crazy. I thought I looked to the side and I saw the other dice. I thought that was the dice for. Anyway, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe and join this light tribe. We're a lot of fun and we're peace, and we ain't all that drama and stuff. Just join, subscribe, and make a comment of any kind. Even just saying what pile you chose helps me to connect to your energy more. But most importantly is to read the description, because that's the only way you'll know what I got going on. Be able to join me on my other platforms, join my workshops, book a personal reading, and come with me to Guinea, West Africa for Bonessa retreat to Guinea, December 30th, 2025 to January 12th, 2026, into the new year. I'm sending y'all so much light and love on your journey, peace, blessings, and all the good stuff that comes from being a part of this family of light. And I'll be back with Pal 3. But until next time, twos, see ya. Hey, Pal 3, welcome to your session. You were drawn to this card, and your message says, oh, harmony, music, the creation. Your direction is south, and the color is red. Sound, such as the Big Bang, is simply the movement of air equivalent to breathing, an act of giving life. Creation, a handmade flute, a rattle with crystals, a sacred pipe and drum, nature's voice expressed through human instruments. Music rings the bells in your heart. It opens you to movement and joy. You are in transformation through creativity. Find the secret of meditation and inner harmony by being in an alert stillness. Wow. And like with the other pals, I am not going to interpret that message. Want you to interpret what you get from that. Okay. So, what does this period entail for you, and how can you best use this time, my pal threes? Relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Okay, so this in-between time and this change of the seasons into autumn, you're going to find that your relationships are going to be dominant in the things you're going to be focusing on or what will be featured. And pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. So loving on you and your uniqueness, not hiding who your true self is. I'm hearing for you. Coming out and standing proud as who you truly are and what you truly believe and who you love. Knight of Cups. How can you best use this time? It looks like by spreading love. Knight of Cups. Or accepting an offer for love. We have the Sun. Whatever this offer is, it's like a lot of happiness here. Feeling like you reached the mountaintop. Page of Wands. The Hermit. The Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Pile 3. This time period for you is going to focus a lot on a relationship or your relationships, like it says here, because you have 3 people that showed up. You can use this time best by being open to offers of love. Maybe dating right now would be good for you. Hanging around people who feel like-minded energy, people who make you feel really happy and good. And I feel like by doing this, you're going to get a boost in energy, shifting your relationships to make them match who you are within, are going to bring in some opportunities. I feel like there are some friends who are going to come with some opportunities. These are serious, like ready to make this happen folk. Might not be anything big yet, but it has great potential to grow. I see you being having some kind of reaching a spiritual truth at this time, like just an understanding after having spent so much time alone. I see a karmic clearing for this pal here with this Wheel of Fortune. You are moving out of an energy. It just feels like you're cutting karmic ties. You're completing karmic connections, or you've done so. And now it's like the good stuff is coming. The good stuff is coming in. But there's some fear of coming out of this hermit energy. You might feel reluctant to step from out. Maybe you spend a lot of time online. I just get an energy of coming out into the public or seeing someone face to face, or these things they make you a little nervous, but just be yourself. this time period for you is going to require you to be your spiritual self, be your joy-filled self, be your loving self, be your true self is what I'm hearing. And that's how you will be able to figure out the relationships that are matching your vibe and the ones that are not, the ones that are harmonious and the ones that are not. And it does feel like that's what you're going to really be spending this in between time. Maybe that's why you're in the in between, because there's a need for you to really take a look at your relationships and your relationship with yourself before you can move into the next season, which would be winter. All right. So, possible challenges and rewards that await my Pal 3s in their new cycle. Well, your patience is going to be rewarded. That's for sure. It does feel like being patient is one of the obstacles for you. One of your challenges is going to be being patient for for you to see the results of the things. It's like you're seeing this little, it's like, all right, it's something, but I've always seen a little something. When am I going to see my big something? And that could be a challenge for you during this cycle because you're in the in-between, meaning your big something it's coming in, it's on its way, but there's still some cultivating, some self-work that needs to be done as well. Environment. So during this in-between cycle, you may find you need to move either away from certain people or just out of a certain environment. You might need to move house totally or just leave a certain community of people, a group of friends, because it's going to become challenging for you to be around these people after some time, is what I'm hearing. Wow. Oh, and I forgot, we're gonna do the dice. I fooled everybody into thinking that I was just doing it the way they were laid out. No, I'm rolling them again. So you have the number 9. I didn't realize you had the numerology dice. So the number 9, pretty much the number of transformation, completion of cycles. So I do see this karmic close. But it's also the 9th house, which is the house of Sagittarius. So it does give me this feeling that this in-between time is going to have you thinking about travel, like foreign travel, like outside of the country, expanding culturally. You may even seek to move outside of the country at this time. There's just something about following where your purpose calls you. That's what I'm hearing, and I think that's what you're going to be doing, or at least thinking of. And you have the rune Wonyo, which is the rune of bliss. It means joy. It is the wishing rune. Y'all should be used to this one. It comes up a lot in this collective. It's used to manifest wishes. So this is letting me know that in this in-between time, in this autumn season, you're going to find your joy. You're going to manifest a wish, or some kind of wishes are coming in. Joy is flowing in right now. Like, I see you having a good time, wish fulfillment, a lot of happiness. Wow. But it's like after a huge change. So I don't know if this is coming in the realm of relationships for you, or spiritual bliss, joy, growth, or I don't know. Life in general. It must be different for everyone. All right. So what rewards await you? Because those already felt like rewards. Like you're going to be rewarded with bliss and joy and some of your wishes being fulfilled because you've gone through a spiritual, it looks like you've done some spiritual work or self-work that has caused some kind of transformation within you. So you have the Knight of Swords. The Four of Pentacles. So the Knight of Swords was reversed. So let me put that away. The Eight of Cups. The Magician reversed. And the Six of Wands reversed. So it looks like some kind of communication coming in really quick that is going to shift your finances. But it's also going to require you leaving something behind. And I do see a little bit of feeling bad about walking away from something. It's like getting this recognition, getting all of these blessings coming in and still not feeling 100%. It's like your back is to the sun, whereas here it's facing the sun. So I do feel like there's something you're walking away from towards the sun, but it's going to feel to you as if the sun is going down and it's never going to come back up. And it does feel like it's going to require you to go towards someone and communicate, or someone's going to come towards you. If it's someone coming towards you, there's going to be some words exchanged that will cause this parting. If it's you going towards someone, it does feel like it's something that will shift your destiny, but require you to leave something behind that still you may feel some emotional attachment to. With the Magician reverse and the Six of Wands, which is the card of success reverse, it's letting me know that you may go through, I keep thinking I'm hearing stuff. You may go through feeling like you manifested, it's almost feeling like you asked for something, you got it, but it doesn't feel 100% like great just yet. What I'm hearing is the rewards that await you in your new cycle are going to come in, like they're going to already start coming in. I feel like they're starting already, but I feel like they're initially not going to feel like full rewards because there's going to be a lot of endings, a lot of losses, a lot of walking away from people that you were emotionally invested in. And you might feel the tug on your energy of those people that you have to walk away from. But I see you going towards joy and bliss and making a full transformation that's going to just require you to let go of certain things. And it doesn't mean you failed. It doesn't mean it wasn't a success. It just means that something better was manifesting for you and is manifesting for you. So yeah, I do see you walking away from some relationships, but they're going to lead you towards happiness and joy and into environments where you can be free to be you, is what I'm hearing coming in for you, or you at least contemplating and looking towards at this time, and having the energy and vibrations are all right for you at this time to find, I feel like, your place, your purpose, your home, your maybe even your person or your people. And that is all I got for you, my pile threes. I felt like it was really short and to the point, but maybe not. Anyway, I hope this resonated for you. I hope this whole session was amazing for you. If it was, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, remember to subscribe. We always welcome new light workers into this light tribe. Leave me a comment, please. I respond. It's my way of connecting more to your vibrations so that your readings become more and more accurate. And I like to vibe with you. I like to see who's on my channel. Like, we a light tribe. Like, I want to know who you are. I want to vibe. And read the description, y'all. Takes a lot of time to do description. In fact, I wish I didn't have to, but it is a good spot for me to give you all the information about where you could find me via other social media platforms. Tells you how you could join my workshops, book a personal reading, as well as join me on this year's retreat, Bonessa, which is Susu for Peace. We are going to Guinea, West Africa into the new year from December 30th, 2025 to January 12th, 2026. I'm so excited, and I hope I get a chance to meet all of you there. Those of you who are already going and got your welcome packets, I know you're excited. I got so many messages from people saying they can't wait, and I can't either. And send you so much light and love on your journey, guys. Peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this family of light. Until next time. Bye.